F.J.Shark. As part of the Nice Guy Revolution, I figured I'd kick things off today with something I call Women Are Busy and Bored. I came up with this after I received an email from one of my readers. Here it is. Dear Shark, I'm trying to meet more women, but it seems they don't have time to talk, much less go out on a date. It seems the more ways we have to communicate with people around the world through emails and cell phones, the less we care about knowing the people who are standing right next to us. If you try to meet a woman in public, she's usually on the cell phone or pretends to be. I'm sick of buying women drinks just so I can talk to them for a few minutes. So where do I find a woman who will make time to appreciate me? Where have all the good women gone? Signed, Too Old for the Bar Scene, Tim from San Diego, California. Okay, now, here's my response. Tim, you're absolutely right. Women are busier today than they've ever been in history, and making time for a man is not a priority for many of them. Like many of our, grandfathers, mine didn't even let my grandmother even get a driver's license, much less a job, just so that she would be pretty much totally dependent on him. Back in that time, an unmarried woman used to be called an old maid, and now many unmarried women are called strong, successful, independent women. However, don't let this belief control your entire focus, because the good news is that I believe most people today are not just busy, but they're also bored. That's the good news. Women don't want to be the reason you're having a good time. You have to be the reason you're having a good time, and then the women will be attracted to you basically like moths to a light. The light, isn't on because the moths are around. The moths are around because the light is on. Okay, now in answer to your question, here's the thought. Focus on you, okay? Put the smile on your face first, as I say. Just, be a little bit more selfish. Even if it's 10% more, it would make a big difference. Remember, when you're happy, then other people around you will become happy, and not the other way around. Do something, for yourself. You could do something today, even if it's small. Go test drive a car, that you're interested in, or go play a sport like basketball, golf, whatever. It doesn't even require, calling up other people to get involved. Go work on a project you've been putting off, and you'll start to see a difference. Get more involved with your own passions and put them first, second, and third in your life. When you're focusing on what you want, then other people will give up things to be around you. In answer to your question, where can you go to meet more women? Here's a couple of quick ideas you can use right now to meet more women that just might appreciate you for who you are. Number one, go take a class at your local community college. Take a computer class, a home repair class, acting class, cooking class. I just heard of a guy, that got married to a woman he met at a dance class at a community college, and he went, basically with a female coworker who talked him into going in the first place, and they both went together just as friends. Take a lesson from him, and show up with a female friend to activities. This will automatically increase your status in the eyes of every woman in the room. You walking in, even if it's with a woman who's just a friend. Number two, go volunteer for an hour a week or an hour a month at a local charity. You might be surprised, who you are about to meet there. Excuse me. Or at least get involved with a local fundraiser and see who you find. Again, bring along a female friend if possible. She can also help introduce you to some of the women, which is much better than walking in cold and looking too hungry. Start with those ideas and stay tuned for more from thenightguyrevolution.com.